Welcome back. We're at McSwiney, Semple, Hankin-Birke and Wood, right on Main Street in New London. And joining us now is Kristen Angeli. She's here to talk a little bit about real estate, what's gone by, and what we can look for ahead. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about real estate in our area and nationally. What's going on these days?
Well, nationally, the sales in 2014 were actually down about 4% last year as compared to 2013. And the inventory was also down 6% last year. However, in this area, we saw an increase in sales, especially in the New London market, which was thriving last year. Good. So that's a good sign for us in this area.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. So how has 2015 started?
2015, you know, we're inundated right now with a lot of snow. I think that the skiers are here, and the home buyers are trickling in. Okay. So nationally, their sales are actually up since January, but around here, it's a little bit of a slow start to the year. But we're starting to feel that spring market is starting to arrive.
Good. Okay. So if people have been thinking like, I want to put my house on the market, or maybe I want to look to buy another home. Give us some tips for that.
Well, I think the first thing is if you're looking to buy a home, you want to make sure that you get pre-approved before you start looking, so that's really important. If you're looking to sell your home, now is the time to get ready, so you want to start weeding things out and getting ready to stage your home for sale, and starting to talk to somebody in the real estate profession, because there is a lot that goes into listing a home. So you want to get ready now so that it can go on and you hit the market right at the very beginning in April.
Yeah. Tell us about some things you might want to do in your home to make it really look its best.
Well, I think the biggest thing is that people are shopping online. They're looking at photographs. They're looking at sites like Zillow and other sites that are very easy for online users to find pictures of homes. And the pictures are very important. That's the first impression. Yes. So cleaning off surfaces is really important. Decluttering, taking personal items down, you know, not all.
Interesting.
But
okay.
some.
Take that prom picture down maybe. Okay.
Some, maybe if you have a wall of pictures, just scaling that back a bit. And just making it so that somebody else can picture living in that space.
Interesting. Okay. All right. That's part of the taking down pictures and personal items.
Just a little bit.
The buyer needs to think about themselves in that place. Okay, good. And the clutter's a good thing to point out. It's very hard to put that stuff away, but you got to do it if you're going to show your home, right?
Yes, because your taste may not be somebody else's taste.
Right.
And even though we all have stacks of mail on our counters and hidden in various spots around our homes, you know, those things, having the clean surfaces, it just photographs so much better. Okay. So that first impression is very important.
Absolutely. Okay, and then how about if we're looking to buy a home, maybe even a second home? I know a lot of people in this area have got a second home.
Well, one thing I've been noticing or been hearing a lot lately is that consumers some of them are going direct and are thinking that they're going to get a better deal. But I can say as a real estate professional that the amount of work that I contribute to my buyer clients is incredible. Sure. So having that representation when you're going into buying a home is very important. Having someone to do that work for you.
I would think so, because there's a lot of paperwork that comes along with the buying and selling of a home, and those regulations are changing all the time.
That's right. There is a lot of paperwork, and there are a lot of steps. So even though you might put a home under agreement, from that time that you decide on a price and decide that you're going to purchase that home, there are a lot of steps between, and it's not done until you get to that closing table. Right. So communicating back and forth with the banks or the mortgage company, and just inspections and a lot of legwork between having a real estate professional there to help you and to do that work for you is really important.
Absolutely, and you know all the inside people, whereas we wouldn't know who to call for inspectors, etc. So I think that's definitely worth its weight in gold. Yeah. So, well, great. Well, thanks so much for the information. We've got phone number and website up on the screen if anybody wanted to give a call to you or any of the other people at Angeli Associates. Lots of great information. Thanks for your help today.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Kristen.
You too.